How long does a DCPP investigation last?
In New Jersey, DCPP has 60 days to complete its investigation, but it could be a little bit less or it could be a little bit more depending on what the allegations are. So normally, the agency is going to immediately reach out to you within 48 hours of getting a call. Technically, it's supposed to be 24 hours, but the trend is about 48 hours. And once they speak to you and see your child, they're then going to determine how much more information they need to determine whether the allegations are valid or not. Sometimes that means they might ask you to see a professional, such as a substance abuse counselor or a psychologist. Sometimes that might mean that they want to speak to third-party witnesses who you identify or who the reporter identifies, who may have relevant information about what is claimed. But if they extend beyond 60 days, usually after getting court permission, they're able to do that. And so what we typically are going to tell people when they get involved with the agency is think that within a month to 2 months, things are going to wind down. If you hear a lot of questions, if the agency is asking you for a lot of information about third parties, or if they're trying to gather information from medical providers or mental health professionals, that's when you're normally going to extend beyond 60 days. And again, before you consent to any information going to the agency other than simply speaking to you about what's alleged, you're going to want to speak to a DCPP attorney to know whether or not it's advisable in your circumstance to cooperate with them, or if you should ultimately stop cooperating and tell them that they must seek a court order to get further information.